knowing that now, I think for next year, I'm going to obviously just take off for the whole week and go over there and hang out with everybody. Because now, the way that it's going to happen for me and Azmat, and potentially still Dave, is it's crazy to think that we're only going to have like Friday and then like most of the day Saturday. Wow, this road is terrible. And that being said, and it's raining out pretty good right now. And that being said, it's still going to be a great time. It's just not going to be that much time, you know? We're going to be almost driving just as much. I see him. I see the turtle. I see him. I'm always watching. Yep. Hey, how are you? Good, good. I know. I saw the turtle from the far. I'm like, man, they're gonna stop. I know. Never.
I'm like, we're waiting for the turtle to cross.
I know. Every time too. I always try to keep an eye out for them. They're all popping out now. So hey, but it's good seeing you.
See ya.
Later. See you guys. Oh my gosh, it's so funny to see turtles. Or sea turtles. The turtles, right? So many turtles are popping out now, and I'm like totally jumping off subject right there. But that was Heather, a girl that I actually went to high school with. I haven't seen her in some time with her kids. But yeah, no. This road is so bad, by the way. But yeah, I'm always keeping an eye out for the turtles, guys. To be honest with you, I'm such an animal lover that I scan the roads pretty hard over more than animals than I probably do with other drivers, you know? But, you know, today, like I said, everybody, I'm trying to gear up for Bad Apples today because I'm going to have to work tomorrow, and then we're leaving. So it's like, I have so much stuff to still do before then. Like, I got to really make sure my Paramotor is completely ready, and if it's not, which I want to say 99% is ready, but say if some reason it wasn't, I need to like be on it today and figure out what I would need to resolve an issue. Like, my whole thing is too, it's like I do have a whole spare motor that we could bring on the trip, which I probably will do. We're gonna bring a spare prop, definitely. What else? And really, you know, it's gonna be a great time. I'm not trying to be over worrying about anything. Really, I'm really looking forward to just meeting everybody, you know, and also flying in a different state, and potentially, depending on how the day goes with me and Azmat, maybe we'll be lucky enough when we're traveling back home, maybe we'll be lucky enough for like sunset to be able to potentially like go paramotor fly somewhere else in a different state on the ride home or something like that, which would be extremely fun too. Like, it would be really cool to be able to just, you know, go. This is just extremely going to be amazing because I can't get over still the idea that I'm getting this chance, this opportunity to go to such a big fly-in. And for most of you guys that aren't aware, like, of what this is, it's called Bad Apples, and it happens once a year, and it's huge. A lot of big vendors come there, like Bitter Ozzy's gonna be there, and a whole bunch of other people, right? And really, I feel a little backwards about it because I could have brought SkyMax there and brought that to the table, like, because there's going to be so many vendors selling, like, Scout's probably going to be there, Parajet's going to be there, you know, Bitter Ozzy's obviously going to be there. So, like, it's a shame that I'm not bringing SkyMax there. Like, I am, but I'm not. Like, I don't have the big tent with me. I don't have any gear with me to sell or demo. Like, I'm going to bring my SkyMax Star there, and if people are very serious, I have no problem with letting people demo the Star frame with the 3-blade E-prop, right? I have no problem with that, but, you know, there's going to have to be some serious conversation talks on that, because that's my main paramotor right now. But my idea is, once we have the Pulsar going, I can do a video on how to change over the gas tank on the bottom, right? So you guys who have the older Pulsar can buy from SkyMax or me or from somebody else, another distributor, buy their gas tank for their newest Pulsar, their new gen, and swap over the new tank, get rid of the old style gas tank that's for the original Pulsar. So that's what I'm here for. I'm going to change over that gas tank, and then we will probably have that Pulsar up for sale. So if any of you guys are interested in buying a Pulsar at good price, and also after demo flying, because I want to let all of my friends experience now, because a lot of my friends are in the market to buy their next new Paramotor. So I want them to also experience what it's like to fly both models of what SkyMax is selling today. Yo, what's up, dude? What's up, bro? Stoked for you, man. Wish I could have joined you on Bad Apple. So what, man? You were there last year, though, right? So I get it, though, man. To be totally honest with you, I didn't even think that I was gonna make it this year, because like really this was a last minute trip for me, and this is why also I'm not basically bringing like a lot of SkyMax gear with me to Bad Apples, because I would have. Oh, you've never been to Bad Apples? Oh, no kidding. But you've been to a couple of the fly-ins, right? Obviously, right? That's how you got to like hang out with like Tucker Gott and all those guys, right? So, yeah, man, I am stoked. I'm like nervous too about it. Like nervous in the way of like not enough time, you know? Cause like the one thing about paramotoring that I've learned, it's the first thing I've ever owned that I really take my time with when it comes to about to go and do it. Like, yeah, I can definitely be set up in minutes and go up in the air, but what you guys don't see is what's behind the scenes that I don't normally video. Which I can video that stuff is like the stuff I normally do in my garage, like the stuff I do at my house where I do my pre-flight inspections with my glider. I normally put my glider away a certain way every time, so like when I go flying with Pilot Tom and Pilot Ryan and even Asmat at times, they're high wind flying pilots, right? So they don't mess around. So if you make just the most simplest mistake by not knowing how you put your glider away, it can be really bad news. And also, if you know how to put your glider away the proper way for high winds, so when you bring it out, your glider can stay in a ball shape, you know how to properly hook up, and then boom, you're out flying the skies like a full-on pro. Oh, sorry about that. Only been to a few small fly-ins, met up with Tucker for a couple of special events, and my 2024 adventure out west. Dude, that's so awesome. So at least you got some really good, so you've gotten some really good experiences though with meeting other pilots, getting to see what other people are doing, how they fly and stuff, you know. Get to watch all those people do ground starting probably when you're over there watching cringing. Dude, I'm not gonna lie, like I met up with a guy who I'm not gonna say any names. It's a couple people to be honest with you. But it's just funny how like when I first started out, like what I never really showed in the videos in the beginning was that I was doing a lot of ground starting because I couldn't get a rhythm down, you know, like no matter what I was doing. And then I learned things about how you can keep it on your back, but then if you go down and kneel down and just lean forward, like the paramotor is touching the ground, and then you lean forward so your prop can't hit the ground, and then you go to try to pull start, it's way easier, right? I mean, like, way easier. So that was sweet. And then, you know, I guess I just started to finally build up the muscle strength to pull start in that very weird way. But yeah, so But now I have a really good technique down with the Vitarazi engine and stuff like that. And also, like I said, I watched another guy with the same engine do it, and I was like thinking to myself, like, people, I think a lot of times too don't realize that paramotor engines all have a technique of pulling to pull start them. Like, everybody will always say, like, oh, you should just opt out and get a electric start. Totally, right? That's like the easiest way to go about any motor. But really, I do like pull start, because pull starting to me reminds me of like how dirt bikes are. They're just kickstart. And to me, that's awesome. You know, I grew up around that stuff. So having a pull start just for the motor is fun. But don't get it wrong, just like Tucker God just said in his last video, with one of his more recent videos with triking, like if I had a trike paramotor, it would be cool to have electric start with that, because weight doesn't matter anymore. You got to remember, we have to deal with weight, but we're not dealing with weight long. Like, realistically, time, if you go set up your glider and your helmet and all your cameras, if you have cameras, and you're doing that kind of stuff like I'm doing, the idea of putting the paramotor on your back, hooking up, firing up, and then hooking into the glider, we're talking maybe a total of 3 to 5 minutes, depending on the winds and what you're really doing, you know. So really, you're not holding the weight that long, but it does get heavy, guys. All right, check it out. We're at the airport. So look, guys, we're gonna come in the west end, hit the what's it called here, the code. Oh, did I hit it right? Oh, I did hit it right. Nice. Dude, look, we got the rescue helicopter back, guys. I don't know if you guys noticed, but if you've been watching my videos, there's been a different helicopter here. And it's nice that they got their new, or their original one back. This is their original. Man, you know what's so cool about these things? It's like they have 2 engines in there and 2 transmissions. Like, that's so cool. It's kind of hard to see with the how the rain is right now. The rain is so off and on, but hey, I figured that because of the way that we were out here, I wanted to come out here, check out my airport, right? My airport, my local airport that I love coming to and wasting all my time at. And dude, this is where I want to start hosting fly-ins at, right here. When are you arriving at Bad Apples? Bunch of Pennsylvania pilots are arriving there today. Dude, I wish I would have realized that everybody goes there so early. I'm actually not going to leave until tomorrow night or Thursday morning. So I'm not going to be getting there until like Thursday night, realistically. And probably maybe on the later note too, unless if me and Azmat somehow just smoked the drive, you know. But we're going to be getting there in the middle of the night, and then really just be waking up and trying to fly with everybody, and then probably then meet everybody. Hopefully that Friday morning is going to be really good weather to be flying. I think the whole weekend's looking really good over there. So, oh man, I love being here. Dude, right now too, dude, the winds are perfect right now for flying paramotors. Oh, look at that, guys, the Coast Guard's here. So this is what I'm talking about. So a lot of times, man, this is awesome. We're gonna go drive over to it too, for sure. Go look, check that out. Look at that, Coast Guard's right over there. What are you doing? What do you think they're doing? We gonna go find out. Dude, the Coast Guard's just totally chilling over there right now. I've never seen that before. All right, let me plug the camera back in so it doesn't die. Okay. All right, let's go see what they're doing, man. Dude, it's so crazy that the Coast Guard's here. See, like, that's what I mean. Like, sometimes when you come here, you just don't know what you're going to see. But this airport is a very active airport. It's not like it's not active. That's why, like, for me being a paramotor pilot, I always have to give the respect to everybody else. Man, I got to clean my window. I can't stand how it makes that rubbing noise when I bring it down. Alright, the rules are, you gotta look both ways, make sure you clearly don't see an airplane coming in to land. Because if you do, then you clearly know it's coming in to hit this strip, and that you don't want to mess around. Man, it's so cool seeing the Coast Guard here. We're totally going to do a drive-by. We got to. It's like, what are they doing out here? I know what they're doing out here. They're probably just training. And that's what's really cool. Like, who knows? Maybe the winds are about to pick up extremely bad, and then they're going to go flying in it because they need to always be flying in extreme weather. Maybe it broke down, and that's where it's at right now. You never know. Because right now, that's crazy to see the Coast Guard helicopter sitting here right now at this airport. Dude, check it out. Dude, it's just totally chill. That's something that I don't ever get to see. And plus, like, you don't ever get to see the helicopters. Check that out. It's sick. What's he doing? Oh, man. We gotta go turn around. Wow, that thing is sick. Dude, we're totally get the Coast Guard to Bad Apples for, yeah, I know. Oh my gosh. So crazy. Yeah, I know. That's going to be something so cool though too. See, I can't wait to see that pond in person. So many people have foot dragged. I can't wait to be one of them. Yeah, right. I'll be that goofball that foot drags. The next thing you know, I totally go into the water. Dude, that is so sick. I got to get a video too of this. Man, my lens is all dirty, guys. I just want to get a video of that. That's pretty dope. That's something to totally post on the story. Yeah, dude, that's cool. So a whole bunch of your Pennsylvania friends are going, you said? Yeah, I just realized there's I think the prop is being pulled down by these strings or lines I see. That's super crazy. There might not be anybody over there. Maybe it's broke down. Dude, that's so crazy. I wonder if it broke down and it landed here. Because, dude, I'm starting to think that something's up with it. But it's weird. I feel like if it was broke down, there's people that work here. I feel like they would have pulled it. Or maybe they're not allowed to. Let's go check it out, right? But I'm going to ride off on the side here, so I'm definitely not going to, like, if there's people there, I don't want them to get all mad or, like, try to freak out on me or anything. That's the last thing I want. Got so many people texting me right now because, like I said, everybody, I am trying to get ready for this trip. There's a lot to still do. Wow, dude, this is insane to come driving over to this helicopter right now. Super cool though. I'm gonna get on the block here in a second. Right now I'm on the grass here that's super uneven. You guys can kind of hear it. I'm trying to drive slow. Wow, I can't get over that the Coast Guard helicopter's right here. We're driving up close to it. I wonder if there's people in it. No, I don't think there is. Dude, the props, I think, are all tied down. That's so crazy. I've never seen anything like this before. I wonder if it broke down. I've never seen anything like this. Ever. Definitely gotta get those videos. I don't want to be pushing it though, but you know, because there's cameras here and stuff, so it's like, I guess it's obviously being watched. Holy, this thing is crazy. Dude, there's nobody in there right now. Dude. There it is. Look how it's tied down. Look how the props, see how the props, they have like these covers on it, and then they tie it to those loops. Dude, I can't believe it's totally parked right now on the runway. Dude, that's insane. What's up with that? I gotta go outside though. Get a selfie shot of it. So hold on 1 second. Let's go get that selfie shot. I've never seen this before. This is crazy. You guys see that? Coast Guard helicopters here parked on the taxi runway here. Nobody's in the helicopter. I've just never seen that before. I don't want to get close to it. I don't want to upset anybody. You know, there's obviously here for a reason. I wonder if it broke down. It's such an odd spot for it to be. And look how they tie the props. See that? They put like a sock over the prop, and then they tie these lines down to these little hoops. So I guess that the prop can't just move in. But dude, so sick, dude. The U.S. Coast Guard helicopter, man. Massive. Dude, look at that prop too on the back. That's so cool. Oh man, I love this stuff. But dude, I wonder why I'm here. Being out here to look around for. I love being here, and it's just crazy. I've just never seen anything parked here on the runway or on the taxi runway like that. Crazy. Coast Guard helicopter. So crazy. You guys see me do that little selfie right there? It is crazy to see that the Coast Guard helicopters here, you know? So that's nuts. All right, here we go. Boom. Yeah, that's wild. I wonder what's really up with it. I wonder if it's broken down. Because like I said, I've never seen anything ever parked on this taxi runway before. That's what's really nuts, you know? Wow, it says Atlantic City on there, bro. Have a good time at Bad Apples. Dude, I can't wait to get there, man. I really can't wait to get there. Yo, did you guys see the Coast Guard helicopter I'm parked right next to? Dude, did you guys see that? Dude, that's crazy, isn't it? Dude, it's just totally parked right here. Let's turn the camera around. Dude, isn't that wild? Nobody's in there. I wonder if it's broken down. What do you guys think? It makes sense. It's on the taxi runway. You know what I mean? Crazy. But yeah, dude, I really can't wait to go to Lion. And to be honest with you guys, too, I'm not going to hang out here. I want to get away from this spot. I don't want to alarm anybody. Because like I said, there are cameras here and you just don't know. I bet you there's cameras on that helicopter. That a fast chopper, bro. Yeah, dude, it's cool. It's massive. I had no idea that they're that big, you know. Oh man, I really should have got a video of the front, but I don't want to get out and. Man, it is such a cool helicopter, though, man. I don't want to upset anybody, you know, because I just, you know, you never know with some people. Damn, just a cool helicopter, guys. Yeah, you know, Coast Guard, man. Dude, it's funny seeing the massive windshield wipers on it. That's what's crazy. But yeah, I ain't never seen no windshield or damn, that thing's so freaking cool looking. Dude, I gotta do one more video of the front. Oh my gosh, that's so sick. All right, let's get out of here. I don't want to upset anyone. I know I said that like a trillion times, but that was sick. Dude, it's so crazy to see the Coast Guard here. I wonder what's that about. I wonder if it broke down, or I wonder if it started to have some issues and they had to come and land it here. Man, I can't wait to find out. Dude, because it's crazy to think, like, I never even realized that a lot of helicopters are dual engine, dual transmissions on these helicopters, and I'm like, dang, that's kind of crazy to think. But you know, you obviously don't want them to fail, so that's why you have two. So you have the second chance, right? And a lot of helicopters don't have two motors. So a lot of smaller helicopters that most people privately own, I believe, are just single engine. But don't get it wrong, you know, obviously there's probably a lot of private owners that have dual engines, but they're probably expensive. But I guess too, if you could buy any helicopter, you could probably afford one with two engines on it. Dude, that's so crazy seeing that helicopter over there, man. That kind of got me excited. I just love seeing different things like that, and the curiosity of wondering why. But anyway, so now, like I said, I gotta really figure out what I need to go figure out with the Paramotor, right? So now we're about to go back to the house, and I'm gonna probably look. Now we're coming out of the east gate, right? Or no, I'm sorry. Yeah, this is the east gate. So you guys know, I'm coming up the east gate. Here's the eastern gate. Guys, sometimes I accidentally push the button, but here's the east gate. All we do is we pull up. That's it. Alright, so now, like I said, we're going to go back to the house, and we are going to figure out my Paramotor, figure out the things that I'm going to go get, because I want to go probably run the shop right and stuff like that, go get cases of water, and probably, I don't know. I was told by Scoob on here that comes on these lives that he's saying that cash is king at bad apples. So you know what my question is, though, for any of you guys that are watching, is how is it for getting gas? Is it easy to get gas there, or do you have to like leave to go get gas? That's my question. And my next question is, too, for Bad Apples, if we get there, what if for some reason me and Asmat can't get there till 3 in the morning? Just saying. Like, we can still clearly pull right in there, I hope. So, that's things that I'm trying to still figure out, that I need to figure out now. But anyway, so like I was saying, we're going to go to Bad Apples, we're going to have a great time. I'm going to try to meet everybody. I'm hoping that I get to meet everybody. So, we will see. Yeah, it's going to be so crazy actually going on this trip. I keep thinking about how crazy it's really going to be, and it's going to be wild. And I can't wait. It's going to be a good time. So, yeah, I guess I'll go this way. So, but anyway, like I said, everybody, make sure you guys all stay tuned. Make sure you guys are subscribed, because I'll definitely do some live streams over there at Bad Apples. We'll also I'm going to try to make as many videos as I can on this trip, from me leaving my house to, yo, what's happening? What's up, dude? Dude, we're going to Bad Apples. We're about to go have an epic time. I can't wait. I need to go home right now and get all geared up and make sure that I'm all ready to go and that nothing is holding me back with the Paramotor or my glider. So, also, I'm going to bring probably both of my gliders just in case if something was to happen with the one. I have another one for a backup. I'm going to bring spare prop just in case, you never know. And then I'm still debating on bringing the extra engine because it would be sweet to think that we could just swap the engine out, need be, you know what I mean? Also, I want to go get a new spark plug, put a new spark plug in the Paramotor. I'll probably maybe just buy two, so Asmat's got a new one. And man, we should be good to go for this trip. So I'm stoked, cannot wait. Can't wait to meet everybody, and I cannot wait to fly in the sky in a different state. That is something that I have not done yet. Let alone, I've never been to a real fly-in yet. So I'm excited, nervous, amped up. Can't wait to see what life's gonna bring here, you know, at this fly-in. And really, I can't wait to meet the Vitarazi team. I can't wait to meet people from Parajet. I can't wait to meet everybody, you know. I just can't wait for that. I can't wait to just show myself around everybody and just, man, make videos with everybody, and just cannot wait. It's gonna be so epic. So that being said, like I said, everybody, make sure you guys all stay tuned. I'm going to end the live right now. I have some things I got to really focus on and get serious about. So like I said, everybody, make sure you guys are all subscribed. Don't miss out. Also, go follow me on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok, guys. And check out my videos. You'll see in my descriptions how to get onto all those social media platforms. All for free. Like I said, all I ask for you guys is to be supportive and just follow along. Like I said, and I do giveaways to the people that are following along, that are subscribed to my YouTube channel, guys, and it's all for free. I'm not asking you guys for any money at all. So like I said, everybody, I do appreciate all you guys for watching, like always, but I have a lot of things to do right now so I can get ready for Bad Apple. So make sure you guys stay tuned, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace out, everybody.